Morning, guys. Mark Fresh Protect Dog Training with new convert, Ginger, who was just a little pet quality little girl. She says, I'm a mixed breed. I might have Malinois in me. It looks like I might have Beagle. Who knows what I got in me? I'm Hines 57. Yes, sir. This is Ginger. Come on, Ginger. She has no clue. This is her first morning here. She came in yesterday afternoon, acclimated to the kennel. She got to sleep in the crate with me in the house last night. So she's just getting familiar with her environment. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. Nope, come on. Good, good, good. There you go. Good. She doesn't even know how to jump up. Notice I kind of helped her a little bit. Good. So I got the clicker out right away. So we got to associate that. I've got a dominant dog collar on her that I'm using as a choke chain, basically. I'm not going to be doing much with it because she's just a baby. She says, I'm just a baby. First thing is just acclimation, right? Just get her used to following the lure, being attracted to the lure, all that good stuff, knowing that my hand is going to have food in it, right? Good. So one of the keen things that's different than dogs have that most animals don't is the ability to understand pointing and going places. So right away when my body language says something is here, see, she comes to it, right? So my hand is my first. That's my first one out of anything. Then the next thing we want to do is just get her used to the material, the table, the bowls, and luring her with this first movement, right? Remember, dogs pick up on body language and voice tone. So right now, I'm just showing her body language. I'm not giving much voice tone at all, right? I'm just showing her that's the right answer. Nope, off, good. Now, I'm not going to correct that much. I'm just going to bounce away from her, saying no. I may start pinching the paw every now and then when she's familiar with it. She doesn't know it yet, right? Come on. Come on. Nope. Nope. Come on. And we're introducing her to no, good, and yes, just with what I'm doing. I'm saying no, she's not getting her food. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now I'm going to help her up at some point here because she won't do it on her own until she's kind of helped up from what I can see. All right. Good. Good. Yeah, you go. Good. 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 Right away, the pressure went away. I'm pulling her into the pressure. Goes away right away. Remember, anytime I pull this way or that way, there's opposition reflex that happens. She resists, right? It's opposition reflex. It's natural. Nope. And I'm overpowering that because I'm pulling her past it, right? Good. Just trying to get her acclimated to what I'm asking of her. And notice there's 2 and 3 things. 1, 2, 3, right? And then I'm going to start introducing her clicker with nothing more than just clicking it and then food. So here, and what it means as we go along, it's going to mean more. Come on. Go on, Ginger. Nope. Nope. Good, good. Come on. Good, good. There you go. Once she does it once, she's on her way. That's all it takes. She has no clue. But she's learning real quick to follow the hand. Now what you see me doing is click, treat, right? Call that click, treat. We're getting her pairing. The sound of a clicker means this is coming, right? We're using what's called classical conditioning. And if you get online in YouTube and look it up under learning theory, and the main 2 aspects of that learning theory that you want to know is what's called classical conditioning and operant conditioning. Those 2 aspects are what's going to give you your major start in what we're doing here, right? Classical conditioning is nothing more, if we break it down in layman's terms, it's nothing more that means something is going to happen preceding. So I'm just trying to get her to go into sit right now. She doesn't want to sit. As soon as she does, click, and then right away I release the food. So she's got 1 or 2 pieces of food in her hand, and I'm giving her the food. And right when she does the desired thing, I click for them, saying that's the right answer, yes, and then right away release food. So she's getting what she wants. And before that, I'm taking 3 or 4 pieces of food and I'm putting it in my hand. I'm locking it with my thumb. She can't get to it. She can smell it. She wants it. She wants it. She doesn't get it until I click and then treat, and then I give her the food, right? So after a while, that sound is going to proceed. The food is what you get, right? That's classical conditioning, right? And it's nothing more than meaning a sound and then precedes the food. In this instance, classical conditioning happens in all kinds of things in training. And basically, the best way of saying it is, let's say the mailman comes at 2 o'clock every day, and all the dogs in the neighborhood light up and they're barking. Your dog hears that, and starts getting excited. And then all of a sudden the mailman comes up and you hear the mailman walking up to the door, and you've got a little door flap on your door, and the mailman hits that and puts the mail in. Well, what precedes that mailman showing up? All the noise in the neighborhood. That means something. It means something else is going to happen after that. That's classical conditioning. I'm going to go out and I'm going to walk my dog. I get home at 5 o'clock every day, and I come and I take a shower, get ready, and I go up and I grab the leash and I get the dog and I go out and I go walk. Well, the dog gets excited because he gets learning that that's going to happen. As soon as you go over to the wall where you hang up your leash and it's by the door, you walk over there to get the leash. The dog's already wound up like an 8-day clock. Why is that? Because he knows your behavior and your patterns of behavior mean that something's going to happen, which is that they get to go, he goes out for a walk. That's classical conditioning. Classical conditioning meaning this precedes this, right? So click means this is coming, right? That's all classical conditioning is. In this case, we're pairing the sound with the meaning of the food being delivered, right? That's our first initial thing we want to get across to the dog. The other one is what you see me doing with my body language. Right away, putting my hand down, the dog is getting to come into the hand, right? So it means something to the dog. After a while, all this body language and voice tone and everything else I'm going to be teaching you adds up to something. Right now, you notice her jumping up on the table. She'll get more and more confidence. She'll start to get more and more ability to do agility, and that's going to be confidence building. Right now, I've got 2 pieces of food. I'm attracting her. She can't get it. She can't get it. She wants it. She's going to try to figure out, what do I need to do to get that food? As time goes along, I'm going to move that food back and into her nose. I'm trying to get her to sit. Now, I may have to do this where I touch the rear end and I help her a little bit, and she finally sits, hopefully. Good girl, you. Come on, Ginger. You're my demo dog. Come on. Come on, Ginger. She says, I'm the demo dog. Yes, I am. Notice the activity changed, how much excitement came when I added the voice tone, right? Voice tone is the next big key in training. Body language, voice tone is much more important than your actual verbalization, because they don't understand words. They understand body language, reading your body, your voice tone, everything else that comes with it. I'm still trying to get her to go on a sit. She won't do it. The food's there, the attractant. She wants that food, but I'm not letting her have it until she does what I want. She doesn't know what I want right now, so I'm going to help her out. Okay, nope, and she's not letting me. So we're going to get to a point where I keep working on this and I'll get her to sit, but it's not easy. A young brain that doesn't understand the concepts yet, right? Notice she's now jumping up on the table with no problem. I no longer have to even pull her up. All I got to do is show her the food's there and she knows what the answer is. Get on the table, I get what I want, right? So this time, nope, she keeps doing that. And once she starts figuring out she can get away, she'll do that. So I'm going to put in more control factor. Watch this. Good girl, good. I'm going to put my body in a position that she can't do that. I'm going to put my hand on the leash where she can't escape me. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm using, good, there you go, good. You didn't see it, but when I touched her back in, I'm pinching a little bit. Doesn't feel good. It's uncomfortable. Nope, nope. And I don't want to let her keep escaping, because if she does, she's learning that's an answer to avoid. I don't want her to learn that. That's why I said I need to get next to her, stop that behavior from happening, and then dictate what I want, which is her sitting. She doesn't understand it yet, so I'm making this positive by scratching that ass in. In dog training, everything is negative and positive in a big way. Now we break it, there's a bunch of science that goes with it, but when it really gets to the root of everything, it's positive and negative, right? The root of all training is positive and negative. Negative would be just as low as her not getting the food. That's a negative. I want that. I can't get to it. That's a negative, right? I can even play games, and I will with her when she's a young puppy like this. We'll be doing a lot of this to go in line with the psychology of dog training. And that means that I'm robbing her of food when she doesn't do the right thing. And I will do things like I'll ask her to down. She doesn't down, she won't get her food. And she's going to figure that out. That's basically her first correction. It's not a no, it's not a yank on the leash, it's nothing. All it is to say, you didn't get what you wanted. When you do the right thing, boom, there it is. Poofed, you get what you want. And it's timing, right? Timing involved with when you release this food into her mouth. She doesn't get it until she does the right thing. But keep in mind, she doesn't have a clue right now. She's building bond. This is her first morning with me. She doesn't know me. She's an easygoing little girl, though. She might have a little bit of pity in her, too, huh? Hines 57. Good girl. That's Ginger. Huh, off. Good. Now, notice I didn't correct her. I didn't do anything except bounce away from her and tell her no. She'll understand this no a little better, but I want you to think of no as not being a correction, because we're basically trying to get the human side, get you educated, and make you realize that you do certain things that are counterproductive to training in your natural instinct. And your natural instinct is to think of no as punishment, because that's the world we live in. That's our psychology. Human psychology, we want to punish. Okay? So we want to say no, knock it off, and smack the child on the ass, right? Instead of getting into the root of really how animals learn. Even us, we are an animal, whether you realize it or not. Good girl. Good. There you go. Good. You're all right. Good girl. You're okay. There you go. Good girl. All right, come on. I didn't want her to go that way because that's where she's going to escape and to avoid my pressure. She's wanting to bounce off the table. Come on. Good girl. Good. There you go. Good girl. So I go here so she can't go that way, right? Good. Good. Nope. Yes. Good girl. Good. All I'm trying to do is keep the pressure on until she gives me what I want, and then praise, and she'll start to figure out that gets her the win and gets the pressure off of her, right? Good girl. Good. There you go. Good girl. Good. There you go. Yep. Good girl. All right. That's it. Short and sweet. That was it. That's all we're going to do today. Well, we're going to the park. We got to go to the park. We got to work. We're going to do some car rides. She gets car sick. So we're going to do a lot of little short rides. Little short rides, huh? But her car sickness so far that I've seen is a lot of drooling. Come on, baby. Up. Come on. I'm going to add a word to it. She doesn't know it yet. And I could keep this up and not add a word to it until later, but I'll start adding a word to this one. Up. Up. Come on. Come on, babies. Nope. Nope. Good girl. She wants it. She wants it. Attractant. Good girl. Good. Come on. Up. Up. Nope. Nope. And she's starting to get bored, and the brain is going different places, right? Because of the boredom. She says, I've done this 10,000 times already, and I don't want to do it again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ginger. Come on, Ginger. Come on, Ginger. A little bit of voice tone. Good girl, Ginger. Good. That brings up drive. Yes, it brings up drive. Come on. Oh, Ginger. Come on. She doesn't get what she wants, so we can just keep at it. Good girl, good. Hey, you go, good girl. Right away, I released the food and let her have it. So this is her win spot, right? And she jumped right off of it again, but it's all right. We're going to go to this, then we're going to go to the bowls. We're going to end. Come on, come on. And we'll just take our same pattern and we end on that pattern, right? We did table, we did bowl. We walked around, we showed her a new hand. Remember, this is her very first session. She's never done any of this. Good girl, come on, let's go. Come on. We got a long way to go, baby. Come on. Come on, Ginger. Come on, Ginger. Good girl. Good. Yeah, go. Good girl. Come on, Ginger. Oh, that tone, I got a little bit too high. She blew her out of the water. She says, oh, my God, you're too excited. Good girl, Ginger. Come on. Good girl, Ginger. Yeah, you go. Good girl. Right away the win, right? And then a lot of praise, and we'll end it right there. I'll start one and force her to sit. She's balking on the sit part of it, so we'll come back to it later. No big deal. I want to do one more table. I want to get to the bowl, and I want to end. I want to end on a high point. And I want to end within my parameters of the pattern that I've set. There's always one primary thing. Right now, the primary would probably be the table. And secondary would be, come on, Ginger, come on, Ginger, come on. Come on, Ginger, come on, Ginger, come on, Ginger, Ginger, come on, Ginger. Good, good, come on, Ginger. I got to figure something we can end on a high point, right? And then end it. She's already getting bored of it. So what I'm going to do, I'll see if this works. Come on, Ginger, come on. Yeah, good girl, Ginger. Nope, come on, let's go. I wanted to see if I would do it. We're going to be doing this at the park, though. We're going to be going up and over tables and all kinds of little things. So it'll take a little time. And before you know it, within 2 days, she'll be doing it like she's a champ. She'll be agility queen, huh? Agility queen. Good, good, good. Come on, Ginger. Come on. Come on, Ginger. Nope. Come on, Ginger. Up, come on. There you go. Good girl. There you go. And then jack pat. I gave her all 3 or 4 of them. And I'm going to try to do that in the bowl, and we're out of here. And we're out of here. I don't want to feed you because you're going to get car sick. We're going to town. So I want to feed you when we get back. Now, she's jumping on me. We're going to work on that as we go along too, but I'm not worried about it right now because we got a bunch of other things to work on. See, she's touching the bowl. That's a good thing. A lot of dogs wouldn't even touch this bowl on the first day. They'd be apprehensive and afraid of it, right? She's not even shy of it. That's good. Yep. Good girl. So let me bounce her from one bowl to the other and we'll end it. Good girl, Ginger. Good girl, baby steps, and we'll get there, baby. We got a lot of work to do. Come on. Come on, we got a lot of work to do. Come on. There you go. Yes. Good. Yes. Good girl. Good. And I want the clicker in this one because I want to end it with what we're trying to do with that. Now, I started saying yes, which is what it's going to turn into. Nope, nope, nope. Don't let her get it off the ground, because once she gets one piece off the ground, she'll never stop going to the ground. Nope. I dropped it. She saw it. She wants it now, right? Good. Nope. Good. Click. And I covered the bowl. I had the bowl cover the piece of food so she can't get to it. Nope. Come on. There you go. I don't want to let her win, especially on the first day. Then I'd have a problem getting her head to not go to the ground. Golden rule, don't drop food on the ground if you can help it. And I'm real bad with it. And click. Trying to get her to step in the back end. Just a little bit of what we call back end awareness. I'll get back into that later. But this is our first session. Good girl, Ginger. Good. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. We're just going to build our bond. Get to know each other, huh? Yeah, we got a long time. We got 30 days to work with you. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to do good, huh? You're going to do good. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We're done. All right. All right, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training with Ginger. New convert. First session right there. Talk to you later.